Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's GTA 5 video, we're going to be talking about a really cool weekend event that Rockstar is doing here in Grand Theft Auto Online, where they're going to be giving away some free items and a bunch of other bonuses as well. So it looks like really over the last week or two, we've started to see Rockstar keep up with their promise of introducing some fun, fresh activities and events inside Grand Theft Auto Online. This is actually something they mentioned on one of their weekly Twitter updates a couple of weeks ago, saying that they will be maintaining weekly regular scheduled programming, but also will have more events and activities inside GTA Online to help keep things fresh and fun for our community. And we've started to see that recently. Last weekend, Rockstar gave away a beer hat for free, which is a cool little login gift. On April Fool's Day, we saw them introduce the Snowfall for a day, which was kind of a nice surprise that we got for 24 hours. And this weekend, we're getting a chance to do something also pretty cool in online. So this is what Rockstar put out on Twitter and their social media platforms a couple of hours ago. They said this: compete in GTA Online business battles this weekend for a chance to unlock new clothing items for your character, in addition to the requisite goods, money, and RP. Okay, so how about that? We'll talk about how business battles work in online in case it's been a bit since you've done them. And we'll also take a look at the items that Rockstar are going to be giving away. It looks like it's 3 t-shirts. And I'll show you guys this photo right here. It's the classic tee, which is the one in white, the Fathom tee, which is the grayish black one the guy has in the back, and it looks like it's the Lampadati tee, which the lady has on the left-hand side. It's sort of that like blue and green peacock right there. So it looks like those are the 3 exclusive shirts that you can only get this weekend here in Grand Theft Auto Online. Now, I'm sure there's many of you guys that are wondering what the heck is a business battle, or you might not have played Grand Theft Auto Online long enough to know what those are, or you might not own the item that you need in order for them to consistently spawn in your game and have you take advantage of them. So the business battles were added back in the After Hours update, the nightclub DLC back in the summer of 2018. So I'm sure there's a lot of people that either weren't playing around then, either skipped that update for whatever reason, or just, never got involved with the nightclub stuff. And that is actually the one thing you need to get involved with this. You need a nightclub, because at the end of the day, no matter what business battle you do, it has you bringing between 1 and 20 units of supply, depending on the type of supply, back to your nightclub. So a little bit about the business battles themselves. The events will appear every 15 minutes and has a maximum duration of 20 minutes. So if in 20 minutes you have not been able to deliver the supplies, they'll end up disappearing. Now, in order to get business battles to spawn into the game, it's necessary to have at least 3 players outside. So they can't be in their interiors, they can't be in their nightclub or their CEO office or their arcade. They have to be outside. And once they're outside from the interiors, this will force a battle to appear. And keep in mind, the same 3 players cannot be in the same organization or MC. And if there are more of 5 players in the lobby, the game will alternate between business battle with challenges of the free mode events. So honestly, the best and the easiest way to go about doing this is to get yourself and 2 other friends. Because remember, you only need 3 people here, but having 5 or more is not what you want. So basically, you can get an invite-only session. It doesn't have to be in a public lobby. And just make sure all 3 of you guys are outside and not in the same organization. And every 15 minutes, a business battle will appear. So if you guys are hell-bent on collecting these new t-shirts, that's honestly what I would recommend. You basically just take turns getting the business goods. And what's great about a lot of the business battles is sometimes there will be 2 bags or crates that you can grab. And if that's the case, one person can get one and the other person can get the other, and they're still going to be able to get the exclusive items. Because honestly, at this point in time, I'm pretty sure the only reason you'll be tackling the business battles this weekend is for the new t-shirts, because they've been in the game for almost 2 years now. So you basically know how they work and what it does for your nightclub, which at the end of the day, it's not all that profitable. It's just sort of like a random thing that you can do. But that's honestly the easiest way in which you can go about getting the business battles to spawn in the game. And there's a lot of different types that you're going to be getting. Because remember, the nightclub has a ton of different supplies that you can end up sourcing out, like cargo and shipments, sporting goods, South American imports, pharmaceuticals, cast creation, organic produce, and printing and copying. And depending on which one you get, it's going to be a different type of business battle. Some might have one vehicle, some might have 2 vehicles. There's a lot of variety, and there's also a lot of variety between the different locations. So these are all the locations in which they will occur at. They can happen at the Union Depository, Simeon's Premium Deluxe Motorsport, can happen at some of the police stations in-game, like the one at Mission Row, and the sheriff offices from Sandy Shores and Paleto Bay. Can also happen at the Court Center, the Raven Slaughterhouse. I think this is the one that I ended up getting in the gameplay you guys are looking at today when I logged on to get that. So this is happening at the Slaughterhouse Gang Battle. There's also one that takes place at Devin Weston's hangar at the airport, one that happens at Fort Zancudo. There's a couple of car meets. One happens at the Jetty Hotel in Pacific Bluffs, the Vespucci Beach parking, or the Eclipse Boulevard parking. There's ones that happen in random parking lots, like at the airport or in the parking lot on Richmond. Some happen at Merriweather camps near Sandy Shores Airfield or at Martin Madrazo's house at La Fuente Blanca. Some will happen outside the Merriweather base. Some will be vehicle exports that you'll have to find on the Great Ocean Highway or the Los Santos Freeway or on the way to Paleto Bay. So that should give you a good idea that these business battles can happen at a ton of different locations. And sort of getting onto the gameplay you guys are seeing here, honestly, what I did is I just started switching between different lobbies until I immediately got one that just started a business battle. It might take you a couple of minutes. It might take you no time at all. But that's what I did. I feel like it's easier than just waiting in a lobby for one to pick up. Now, the only other tip I can tell you for this is because Rockstar have announced this, business battles are likely going to be way more competitive than they normally are. People are pretty serious about getting their t-shirts. So one tip I can give you is you can actually hide yourself and your supplies by either using Ghost Organization or Off the Radar. Now, one important side tip here is the Akula stealth helicopter does not work. So if you think you're being tricky in an Akula, you're not. You will still see a red crate intermittent on the minimap. And I think when I completed my business battle, not only did I end up getting the classic tee, I think I also got a trophy for winning like 3 business battles. That shows you honestly how often I do these business battles, which is not very much at all. And then, of course, if you want to get your t-shirt, just go to your closet and you'll end up finding that these are listed under the specialty category. And if you're able to collect all 3, that's where they'll show up. I also don't know if it's a guarantee you get them every time you complete a business battle or if I got lucky that on my first try, I was able to get it. But that's how you can ultimately go about completing these business battles very, very easily and to get the new free items that Rockstar are introducing this weekend only. And it's also going to be interesting to see if this is a trend that Rockstar keep up, if they continue to do these weekend rewards. In fact, Insider Tez Funds 2 also was sort of thinking the same thing. He tweeted out earlier today, I wonder if this is a new trend for GTA Online. Weekend rewards each week. It's interesting, and I like it. And I'm with him too. I think these are super fun. Obviously, business battles have been in the game for a while now. They're not necessarily new, but the fact that Rockstar is like giving away some free items, it makes things interesting and it gives you something to do and also some rare items that will likely never be available again. And if you're a big fan of these car companies, well, you can add them to your collection too. But anyways, that is all the information that I've got for you guys in this video today. Hopefully you did enjoy. I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments down below. Are you going to be hopping on Grand Theft Auto Online this weekend to try and get yourself some of these free items and t-shirts that Rockstar have introduced? Let me know what you're thinking in those comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys down there. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new or you want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and Red Dead Redemption videos that I'm doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.